Alrighty folks, time for case 2 in The Curse of the Last Reaper. It's funny because people often call the game The Case of the Golden Idol, The Curse of the Golden Idol, and now there's a DLC that is The Curse of something. That's not going to make things more confusing. Absolutely not. So there's something about we're getting on this boat. Is this, I can't remember whether I figured out if this is before or after the other thing. I think these must be Seven Seas people, right? This song. Oh yeah, so you're the one. You're Myrtle song? Something like that. Okay, so they're all going off together. Case number 1 was super difficult. It just had a lot of information. It had a lot of information that in each of those kind of strands of information felt like they were leaving mysteries that ended up not being part of the case itself. And maybe those will come up in the other cases. Broadside Betrayal. Mutiny aboard the Last Reaper. Okay, we're on the Last Reaper. Although, wait, I thought the Last Reaper was in the past. It was. Oh gosh, we're jumping back and forth between them again. Okay, so we've got 2 parallel timelines going on. I get it. I understand. Okay, where should we begin? This is very Return of the Obra Dinn. But I guess Return of the Obra Dinn is just very other pirate things, basically. Not that they were pirates, but you know what I mean. What's going on with you? You don't look like you're doing well. Are you perhaps not breathing? The man is bleeding out. Okay. So maybe you're still breathing for now, but you're bleeding out. Cutlass inspection. We have some kind of beast that's maybe going to show up at some point. Swift still using cutlass made of cheap, low-grade metal replaced soon. So Swift's a name. Cheap, low-grade metal replaced soon. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio's cutlasses blunt, sharpened soon. Okay. So you are probably the person that does that. You inspect people's cutlasses. A cutlass. Yours is probably great. A dagger. Okay. You are... Oh. Your head is on backwards? That isn't great. And you got something in your back as well. Have you been stabbed in the back? Have you been shot? You've got a peg leg. Who are you? Quick now. We're wanted in the captain's quarters. So you've got one of these guns. A flintlock pistol. A dagger. Now, if I know anything about ships from Return of the Obra Dinn, the captain's quarters might be in there. I mean, it might not be arranged the same way. Sorry, what was here? Another dagger. That. Wanted in the captain's quarters. Are you a top man? Let's go over here. Then prepare to lose your life just as you and your followers lost the vote. Are you foaming at the mouth? A cutlass, an axe. Okay. Okay, that's that note. Wait, there's like another thing? Oh, that's for the trapdoor. Okay. To all hands aboard the Last Reaper, with the untimely passing of Captain Triton, the fate of this ship now lies in the hands of her crew. As per the Pirate Code, the new leadership shall be decided by votes. The following terms are hereby set forth. The vote shall take place on the deck at high noon. Each crew member shall cast 1 vote, with the exceptions of the Powder Monkey, whose rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidates themselves. What's the Powder Monkey? The tally shall follow below. Once all votes are counted. Has this been shot? Bullet is lodged in the mast. Yes, okay. As to Sims, 5. William Nunda, 4. Okay. Just as you and your followers lost the vote. So are you Alistair Sims or you just support Alistair Sims? What's in the captain's quarters? You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. Okay, that cutlass looks both low quality and blunt. It might be the low quality one though. Swift. Or is it just blunt? That looks sharp. That looks sharp. You don't have one. Somebody out there. I guess we'll check them in a second. Let's look at this. Oh gosh. I'm never expecting like a whole room unless it's an arrow. I'm never expecting a whole room, but I guess it's a whole room. What are you looking at there? Ah, cleaver. I ain't cut out for this. I chop meat and not men. I don't want to die down here. All alone, Ma. Oh, sorry. All alone. Ma, please watch over me. Okay. You got something around your neck. A cleaver. You may outnumber us, but we're twice the sailors you'll ever be. Surrender now, and I might let you keep breathing. That looks pretty blunt. Okay, so that looks similar to the other one. That was blunt. Although, is it a bit different? So hold on. I feel like the other one had like more marks on it. Maybe slightly. Or is it exactly the same image? It might be the same image. Might let you keep breathing. Cutlass. A kukri. A dagger. I need to look at everything. Ooh, we've got a gold tooth. That's going to matter somehow. Okay. And so blunt. So Lane, Nunda, and Valerio. So you'll be two of them. You didn't have one. A pile of cannonballs. Okay. Wait, there's still more here? What am I missing? Oh, here. A ladder, okay. Correct, that is a ladder. Who's that out there? Okay, who are you? You don't look well. The boy is comatose, okay. Why does it look like you have like a veil over your face? Sorry lad, there's only room for me and my boy. It's every man for himself now. Okay, this is you. So we're back in time. We're back in time a bit, alright. So maybe we'll finally find out like how... Oh, I guess you did come on the boat then. This is your boat. Then something doesn't add up in this. I think it's meant to be that you rocked up on your boat here and got out and bled. But why does it start there? The boat's not high enough up. The tide's not high enough to even get out of the boat. Is there a ladder? There's no ladder. There's no ladder here, certainly. Something about this doesn't add up properly. I think that just might be a bit of a mistake in the arts, possibly. Or I've not understood something. That's very possible. Sorry lad, there's only room for me and my boy. It's every man for himself now. So a harpoon. What is going on with your nose? Do you just have like something over your nose and then it's like tied to your face? I do not understand this. A map, and it is the real one. It's got the poison thing, yep. The cutlass looks sharp, I think. You're trying to get this person away. Is it a person? Have you lost your wits? We're on the same bloody side. Pull me aboard. That looks blunt. Cutlass. You've got a mark on your back. Line with two lines going across it. And you were comatose, okay. I think now we're heading inside, and this is just one of the 2 times. Oh my gosh, this DLC is going to be very complicated, isn't it? Okay, what's going on here? Hello. Ahoy men, get your backsides here now. We've a mutiny on our hands. Cutlass, looks normal I think. Flintlock pistol. Pocket watch. Guess it is 7 minutes to... No, it doesn't work out. The hour hand's not in the right place. But yeah, maybe it's roughly 5 to 12 or something. You got very spiky teeth. You've got, like, not braided, you know what I mean? The beard like this. Instead of the person outside there has 1, you've got 2. The hook. There's a bullet flying through there. There's another bullet flying through there. This is it's very much like Return of the Obra Dinn. Take this, you filthy rat. Flintlock pistol. To do C to Garner's nose. Okay. So you've had some injury to your nose. It's been covered up. Okay. Or maybe it's been like severed in some way. You're trying to hold it on. Horns of the leg. Okay. Are you the doctor then? Take this, you filthy rat. So could you be horned, but like, is there anything wrong with your leg? Oh, wait, is something wrong with your leg? No, it's just the way you're standing. Like obviously there's something wrong with your leg, but it doesn't seem like you'd need support. Like, you seem to be, have had this for a while. Like, there'd be no reason for that to be on the to-do list here, unless it needs checking up on. The gunshots when you enter here are cool. Is it every time you enter, or is it just in part of the music? I'm not sure. Okay, you. You'll know, Captain, you couldn't find gold in the gunner's gob. Flintlock pistol, dagger, cutlass. The handle there is different? No, it's not, it's the same, okay. This is not the same. No, that was in the future. The leg cutting people, leg cutters. Okay, what's going on? So they had a vote. So the captain died. Then they had a vote. And can we figure out who's who to some degree? Alistair Sims, William Nunder. Powder monkey. What's a powder monkey? Is that a phrase I'm supposed to know? His rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidates themselves. The candidates are these two. Let's do some counting. So there are 2 plus it's 5, and so it's 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, but you're in a coma, but how long have you been in a coma? So you're saying we're wanting the captain's quarters? Yeah, because the captain is shouting. Wait, so you're the person who's won the vote. We're going to get your backsides here now. We're with a mutiny on our hands. Get your backsides here now. We're wanting in the thing. So you are Alistair Sims, I think. Why has this been shot? Wait, it says powder monkey here. Oh yeah, because that's what it says there. What does that mean? Why are you frothing at the mouth? Is it just out of anger? Is it just spit? So some of these cutlasses is lower quality as well. So how many did we see that were like blunt looking? Yours is fine. Yours looks blunt. 1. Fine. You don't have 1. Okay, blunt. So 1, 2. The guy in the water. Fine. Fine. Just the 2 then? I'm expecting to see 3, aren't I? Because you've got... Yeah. Sharpen soon. Oh. Yeah, yours. Okay, 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's those 3. So then how do I know whose is cheap low-grade metal? Swift. So somebody else with a cutlass. So not you. It's probably not your own. Could be you. Why did I think you might be Swift? Oh, because I was thinking that might be the cheap low-grade metal, but no, I think that's just blunt. Is there any room for me and my boy? So is this actually your son? He said, oh, so maybe you were, okay, maybe it was what I was saying before of like, in the previous case when you were saying son, you were like saying it in a more, like spiritual sense, maybe? Like speaking to your son, just like as though he was there to hear you. The thing on your back, that's going to be relevant somehow, but maybe only when we see the future stuff. So who do we think's got the low grade one? What was the name? It wasn't one of the 2 people being voted on, right? Swift. No, I don't think so. Prepare to lose your life just as you and your followers lost the vote. So William Nunda. So you'll speak to somebody up here. William Nunda lost the votes. Is it you? Like, what has happened to you? Who's? How have you died? You got the same thing going on here with your mouth, and you're all twisted up. You do have a hole in your back, but have you been attacked by the beast or whatever it is? Please watch over me. You're scared. Those are the 3 blunt ones. So who's remaining? You? You. Not you. 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 And you. How do I know if it's low grade? Oh, you've got the blue thing. This is the pufferfish problem. That's totally what that is. Okay, interesting. Is this going to be like the hardest set of cases in all of Case of the Golden Idol? Garn's nose. Yes, we know Garn. A Horn's leg. So I guess you're Horn. Then Horn isn't one of these. I mean, there's no implication that you are the other person. You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. Then prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the vote. So you are the person who lost the vote, I think. William Nunda? Could be. Nunda Blunt, yes, okay. I'm trying to click on that. Sims isn't on here, right? No. Okay, so you are Nunda, you lost the votes. You are accepting of the captain. So you, and the captain in there are together. Then there's 2 here shooting at the captain, probably because you don't agree with the outcome of the vote, I guess. In some way. So that's 2 of them and you. I don't know whose side you're on. I don't know whose side you're on. So 2 of them, you. So 2 of those votes are the 2 people in there. 2 here, or 2 of these. There's so many people involved that I don't think I can figure out exactly who's who. Like, or who voted for who. You got the same thing going on here. Do they all like have like, dress a certain way or nah? I think we need to look at the future stuff. I think we figured out enough here. Maybe. You got this on your back. Okay. Wait, oh, we're on the same bloody side. Okay. Pull me aboard. So you voted the same way. In theory. Okay. Every man for himself. You voted the same way, on the same side. Okay, let's go to the future. Oh my gosh. This is cool. Oh, this is very cool. It's literally just looking at the shipwreck and all the bodies are here. That is great. Love it. Excellent twist. Okay. So we gotta figure out what on earth happened between then and now. That is awesome. I love it. Great setup for a thing. There's a golden ring there. That's obviously the guy with the hat, the captain. It's you. You've got an earring, so that's your earring. Yep. Okay. And that would make sense that you're there. You've got a knife in your eye, so somebody stabbed you. This is excellent. I love it. Not you. Not you. Did you do it? You seem to be on the same side right now, but maybe everybody's just killing everybody else. So every man for himself. Somebody's been stabbed, although it's quite short. Ah. There's a cutlass handle there, but I wonder if... like, is that going behind the table, or is it... Actually, can't quite tell. Oh no, it's snapped. That's okay. The handle is there, and there's the blade, and it's snapped. That's the low quality cutlass. Then I would guess. How else would it have ended up separated? It's not like it's become separated since then, over the 130 years, probably. Well, unless somebody showed up and decided to snap it. How do we know that nobody's meddled with the scene? I guess. Oh, this is great. I love it. Very interesting, Jasper. Good work. Interesting looking gun. It looks very like from the Age of Restraints, that kind of stuff. So this is you. We know you. And you're Jasper. And you've got the real map. Yep. Okay, I found the ship's log, and it contains the name of that bosun we saw mentioned in the battered card. Has it got the... This is the most clear homage to Return of the Obra Dinn, for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. Powder monkey. Ah, okay. Runs gunpowder to cannons. Okay, that's what the powder monkey does. So that's our Garner. Oh no, Eliza Garner. Oh, so that's the kid. Okay, so the kid doesn't get to vote because of... Yeah, okay. I guess they're a kid. They don't have the seniority. Okay, cool. So these people possibly died already. The leader of the ship, Jacques Triton. Cyril Amiot, quartermaster, second in command. So then they did the vote. Walter Keane. Walter Keane? I'm not launching the other game, but isn't Walter Keane from the other game? Or is it like a fake name used by somebody? That's totally from like Case of the Golden Idol, I think. Or am I mixing it with something else? Tom Adkin, Jimpo Jenkins, various tasks. Okay. So this should include all the uncrossed out ones. Should be people that we know from the other scene, the past. Not necessarily all of them. Well, 1, 2. Does not count you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is all of them. Okay, cool, perfect. All right. Oh, this is cool. I love this. So I guess we'll cross-reference this later. Maybe we should read these though now. Charge of daily operations, oversees crew's work, plots courses, maintains discipline, responsible for weapons. Ah yeah, so that will be Ezekiel Parker. We know who you are then. The one on the floor, right? Yeah. Steers ship, manages cannons. Who's the prepares food? Morris Selwyn. Rigger works for ropes and sails. That'd be the person that was on the ropes. Moody Pollock. Maria Swift. Oh, maybe not. Maintains and repairs sails. Well, one's a rigger, one's a sail maker. Okay. Horatio Lyon. Carpenter. Repairs hull and other woodworking. So we need to cross-reference this a bunch. Like, there's probably people back... Yeah, there's probably items that they've got that help us connect those. Okay. There are 4 people in here, though. In the past, there were 3. So somebody else has come in here at some point. You got an axe in the head, I've just noticed. Okay. I guess that's the lighting on the axe. And there's green stuff here, though, as well. It's a bit weird. This is cool. Any other details I want to notice before I leave? You've got a bullet hole in your head. Yeah, so one of these 2 hit you. Are we going to have to say who killed who? Is that what's literally going to happen? And you got the pointy teeth. That's why they did that. What's going on with the sides of your mouth? What is going on with the sides of your mouth? You've got like tusks. Why do you have a tusk? Oh, can we find somebody who is missing a leg? Oh, a lot of it's covered up. You can't really see if their legs are there. Looks like you have 2 legs, I think. Okay, this is great. I love it. Okay, let's look at this. Hello. The ship's falling apart, let's leave. Tell the old geezer to forget whatever junk he saw that drew him down here. The old geezer. Who's that? Expedition contract. The spoils of this expedition shall be split among the 6 party members as follows, and we know how well an agreement like this goes. Antoine Spilsbury, sponsor, 35%. Jasper Wiles, 15%. Eliza Swan. So you, Antoine Spilsbury, and you've paid for the whole thing, I guess. Eliza Swan, Ivan Kearns, Radigan Alita, 10%, Myrtle Song. Okay. AS. Yep. A ruby ring, same as Myrtle Song had. Was it Myrtle Song that had? I think so. Do you still have it? No, you're not Myrtle. Myrtle is you. Yes, okay. Okay. What's going on down there, Ivan? Ivan, is that you? You've got this book again? Same information, but maybe some of this will be relevant now. Lots of green stuff here. It might just be moss that's grown on here, I think it is. Okay, we've got a bunch of bodies. So this cutlass is still around, yeah. The gold thing, that's the thing from, this is the chef. Grating, a grating, thanks. Weird. I guess this is to give me that word. Can we tell who you are from your skeleton or anything? You've got a cutlass. Because they all might have moved around a bit since then. Like since the scene we've seen in the past. The scene we've seen. Get rid of that. So you've been stabbed. Ah, here we go. So you've got the peg leg. Let's see you. So you would have had an axe. Are you also wearing like a thing like that? I guess you've got a waistcoat type thing on. That's all that is. Okay. Looks like you've been axed in the head. Yeah, you're the cook, I think. So you did die, I'm afraid. Sorry. Splash. Are you alright down there? You've got a gun and a sword, or a large knife, I think. Are you okay down there? Who? Is this a trap or something? What's going on here? Oh, so the guy with the pipe, the captain of the ship. Well, it wasn't really a ship, was it? It's just the tour boat thing. So this person has been meat cleaved in the head. The person with the gold tooth, which was was it you? Yes. Oh, are you going down the ladder to kill this one? Ah, I think you are. Okay, and then you've meat cleaved him in the head. We're totally gonna have to say who killed who, aren't we? Shiny gem. That's not the thing you're wearing around your neck, right? It's on a gold link thing. It's gold there. It's got a little loop there. That's the most I can really tell about it. That looks different. It's like a chain. So I think this is the gold thing around the other one's neck. The pipe's here. The ladder's fallen. It was going up to there. I thought there was a wall here though. Is there not a wall? There totally was a wall. Like that is like a wall panels going that way, right? So what's happened to that wall? Weird. There's an arm. Who's missing an arm? Well, you're missing like half of your arm. Yeah, that would add up. Okay, that is half the arm. And that is the okay, that makes sense. So did that get chopped off down there? Oh, you had your arm chopped off and then hit him in the head with the cleaver. Holy moly. There were cannonballs down here before. A net. Who's Annette? When did she show up? There's cannonballs. Have they... I mean, cannonballs don't explode. They're just heavy round things. But is there gunpowder down here? We know that somebody moves the powder to the cannons. It must be how they work. Like a hole has been blown through this somehow. Although there's cannonballs here. This net is like changes colour as well, and it's got red stuff on it. Blood, I guess. Maybe. So did our pipe smoking guy come down here and fall in the water? How? What's happened? Was there a trap set up? Did he go towards this gem and somehow get knocked out of the place? We haven't seen every spot yet. Oh, over here, I think is where we need to go. Ah, so the person that was behind them got harpooned, I think, unless it's somebody else. Could we figure it out anyway? You had the mark on your back, but that's not going to be there anymore. Your eyes look very weird here. Well, we know... I mean, it could be the sun, I guess, is the option. How would we know? I guess almost certainly not, but could be. The master's toppled, sure. Okay, so some things to figure out. So, who's who? You. Wait, so hold on. So you are, I believe, William Nunda. Which makes you, I think you were the second mate, yep. Alistair Sims was who? Oh, you. You've got this pocket watch. Does that tell us anything about what you, like your role? Charge of daily operations. Well, a day is an amount of time. Responsible for weapons, Ezekiel Parker. So we've got you. Raphael. So who don't we know? So we know Stephen Gardner. Done. We know Maurice Selwyn Cook. I think we know Moody Pollock. Well, not necessarily. Works ropes and sails. Maintains and repairs sails. So Moody Pollock, Maurice Swift, who is the person with the low quality cutlass. Okay. So I think I can add some of this up then. So I think you're the sailmaker. I reckon that is you. Gunner captain, you couldn't find gold in the gunner's gob. Right. Oh, the gunner's gob. Okay. So you're the gunner. Got it. Okay. The gunner is... I obviously could stop putting this in here, but it's fun to do it this way. Raphael Valerio. So we've got you. So sailmaker. Let me go back to you again then. Any indication that you might be a sailmaker? Not really. We think you might be a doctor. C2. Okay, so do we have that in here? Like a surgeon? No. But maybe because the surgeon died? C2. Oh, hold on. Garner's nose, horn's leg, they're both wood. They're both of the things that they're wearing are wood. So it's not about the leg itself, it's about the wooden parts. So I think you are then the carpenter, Horatio Lion. Yes. Any other indicator of that? Let's have a look at you again. Not really. But yeah, I think that's what it is. Take this, you filthy rats. Okay. Okay, so then, who we got left? So, done you. Probably know you, but not sure. Probably know you, but not sure. Horatio Lion, done. Raphael Valerio, done. Sebastian Horn, not sure yet. Ezekiel Parker, yes, done. Eliza Garner, done. Peter Lane, not done. So plots courses and steers ship are two that I haven't figured out yet. William Nunda is the person outside being yelled at, I think. Just as you and your followers lost the vote, then prepare to lose your life. Yeah, it's totally you, unless you go through me first. Okay, so you're William Nunda. And then finally Alistair Sims is the captain over here, or the new captain, I guess. Maybe. So then we're trying to resolve a few others. So I can obviously cross-reference with this information again. So we think you're Nunda. So then Lane and Valerio. So you were a Valerio, weren't you? Yeah, so then Lane is you. You are Lane. So you were what? Lane is Peter Lane, Navigator, plots courses. Okay. Okay, and then so Sailmaker I'd like to pin down somehow. You look like you'd probably be the rigger, but it's, how do I say that for certain? You've got interesting hair. Who are you? Oh, you're the weapons person, of course. Do I know your name? I don't think I do. However, I've just had a theory. Swift. Who's Swift? Maria Swift, the Sailmaker. So you, Sailmaker. You do have a cutlass. How do I know if it's like? So is it your cutlass that's in somebody here? You got shot. That's the woodworker person. Somebody else got stabbed. So you got stabbed with a dagger. Can I figure out whose dagger it is? Probably yours. Do they look different to each other? Do different people have different kinds of daggers? No, they look very similar. Okay, if not identical. So you got stabbed in the eye. You got axed in the head. How many people had an axe? You don't have one. You don't have one. You don't have one. Is it only you that has an axe? One. Yeah, so this is what I was thinking. I was thinking, did you go in there? But you're the one with the... You're out here. Were you? Where were you? I thought you were out there. Oh, you're up here, yeah. But we don't know, like, there's a whole series of steps that's happened between one thing and the other. So... we can also look at who's got cutlasses. So you've got a cutlass, you've got a cutlass. You're missing an arm. You're the one from downstairs. You are, I know who these two are. I know who you are. So we've got you. You could be the rigger, perhaps the one that was up here. And you've been axed in the head. I think that is just you. You just died where you are. You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. Okay. And you've just been axed in the head, and you've got a cutlass, It lands on the floor. Right where you are. You, what ends up happening to you? Looks like you've lost half your face, but maybe not. Do you have a cutlass? No, so that's not... Oh, that's probably you. Okay, that's almost certainly you then. Because you're like basically dead where you are anyway. Is there any other identifying detail? Except you just being there, I guess. Your head is backwards. You can't really tell whether your head's backwards when it's just a skeleton very easily. But sure, it probably is just you. So then where did the rigger end up? You. Quick now, we're wanting the captain's quarters. So, okay, so you two have gone in there to help this situation. These two are paired up. Okay, so these two are fighting you. You shoot him, he gets shot in the head. They go in there, and the fight continues. Somebody gets axed in the head, one of those two. So not the one with the ring. This is the one with the ring, and the other one gets stabbed. Okay, somebody else gets stabbed by... yeah, okay, so that people being axed will almost certainly be the two people, one of the two people in here. And one of them was stabbed in the eye. So can we tell from here, you got the axe, you got a knife? Yes, perfect. Okay, so those two went in there. Rigger stabbed you. Axe guy axed you in the head, as they do. You've got a gun next to you as well, and a cutlass. Does that add up? So that would be... who I currently think is the sailmaker still. Gun, cutlass, it adds up. And then who got stabbed? Not the one with the peg leg. This must be the rigger. Oh, there's a ring on your finger. Hello, I did not see this. And it adds up. Perfect. You have a ring on your finger. I can see it. Awesome. Then everybody's dead in here except Axeman. Axeman comes outside. You're dead already. You're dead already. Maybe something happens between you two, because you've come out of here. Like, you've killed him, come out, and you've been stabbed by you? Because who's left at this point? They've gone that way. Do you have a knife on you? You don't have a knife, but could you have taken it off him? You've got a knife, got two kinds of knives, and then that. There are two cutlasses down here, and there's a cleaver in your head. There are two cutlasses? Why are there two? You're holding one. They have different kinds of handles. That's got like a square handle. You do have two swords. But it's not shown there for some reason. That's a bit weird. You've got that sword. And that blunt one. Oh, so who... Okay, so that tells us as well who... So whoever stabbed you... It's her. So yeah, and then that adds up. That would be Swift, the sail maker, based on this. Yes, okay. That adds up. I like this kind of thing where once everything's adding up, you can feel pretty confident that you know what's going on. Hopefully I'm not wrong. I might be wrong somewhere. You've been cleaved in the head. And then you... And then you... So why are there so many swords here? I guess you did have two. You had one on your back. It's got a different kind of handle though. That's not there. So you use that... I think that's just this... I think it's just drawn inconsistently. I think that's just this. And it's been used to chop off your arm. So you at that point are bleeding out and you somehow got upstairs. I guess you climbed the ladder. With your one hand, which is doable. What's going on here? A shiny gem. I think this is a trap. Like the fact that this is like laid around in a circle. A net. Is there a net in the past? Or... Not really. Pile of cannonballs. What? I'm still confused about this wall. There's totally a wall here. And then it's just gone. There's these boxes, these barrels, there's that box. Are we seeing it from the same angle? I think so. So you're looking down from there, and there's a grate there. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You can see the wheel up there as well. Oh, the wheel's gone though. Okay. So you came up. What happened to you? Somebody stabbed you. Who stabbed you? Maybe you were stabbed in the room, in the fight in there. Is there a knife missing? You didn't have a knife. You did, but that was what killed... No. Yeah, maybe in the fight you stabbed Axeman. Could believe it. And then Axeman just went outside and collapsed on the stairs. Guess. And you just died, you just bled out from your arm. I guess the mast having toppled is just from time, right? Time has made that happen. Ivan. So you're Ivan. Oh, the explorer type, right? So something's fallen in the water. What is happening with this? This ladder... Do we know about this gem? I don't think so. Let's look at what people are saying again. So you say what's going on there down there, Ivan. Just falling apart. Let's leave. Tell the old geezer to forget whatever junk he saw that drew him down there. Okay, so that's important. So he was drawn down there by seeing this. So this is a trap of some sort. How have you... Like, what's going on here? Because, like, I can see the... So we're clearly, like, camera-wise, we're, like, here, looking that direction. But then there's, like, a whole building up there. But then there's just a hole in the back? It doesn't normally stick out at the front, does it? Maybe it does. Or is that the back? It's the back, isn't it? So is that the bottom of that building? And there's just a hole here. You went down there. So, okay. So you must have climbed down the ladder. The ladder was up before. It had a net attached to it. It didn't have that before, right? No. No net attached. There's an arm down here. There's these. What's that? What's all this black stuff on here? Like, you've dropped this. But, like, you wouldn't get, like, knocked on the head by the ladder here and then tumble all the way over here, then out this bit, right? That would be a long way to go. What is this net? Where's that come from? It's not like, let me check this bit. Any indication of a net here? I don't think I can skip. Why do you have this with you? Like a tank. Like, so yeah, you've gone down to like get that gem, I guess. Like, I figured out so much, but not this thing. And there's, I think that's blood, and it would be fresh blood. And there's a splash sound. Actually, the only reason I know that is because it says splash here, actually, but there is a splash happening out here. What's going on with this net? It's been tied to the top of the ladder, I think. But it's not attached to this. It's not like, oh, picking up the gem would like make the net pull and the ladder would fall down and something would happen. I don't know. Oh, that's the sword. Like, what's that on the cannonballs? Is that... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure I can quite understand the scene. I'm not sure why this wall has disappeared. Is that relevant? And what's happened to this wall? Somehow... I mean, maybe it's just over time it's collapsed and fallen through. That could be the answer for this wall as well, I guess. Maybe we start filling stuff in. I'm not sure I'm getting that bit. Yeah, you're presumably going to be the one that was in the water. Although, what happened to the sun? In the coma? Maybe that's a mystery for another time. Roles. So they don't want to just do names. Okay. Okay. What was everybody's roles? Let's go back to inside where we can see this. So, we have... Where's the kid? Where is the kid? C. Oh, you're there. Okay. So you're the powder monkey. And then Garner's the bosun. And you were... I've forgotten, we'll get to you in a second. You were the sail maker. You were the carpenter. I think you're the rigger. Who's that? Oh, it's the one that's dead outside. You're the master at arms. What's your role again? The leg. I did know at some point. Are you one of the ones with... No, you've got a sharp thing. How did we figure that out? Maybe it was by process of elimination with the other stuff that was in the book. Who else do we have here? So you are the William Nunda, which is the second mate. And then you are first mate. Was it first mate? Yeah, Alistair Sims, I believe. Then... in the hold, oh yeah, so these are easy. So you are Morris Selwyn, who is the cook. And then you are... Who were you again? You were the gunner, yeah, Raphael. I don't know, it's like possible I've made a mistake here, like maybe I've been misled by something. This is where it's all leading me. And so we're left with, who are we left with? Gunner we've done. Oh, it's the helmsman and the navigator, right. For these two, and how did I figure out those? Helmsman and navigator. Plots courses, Peter Lane. Oh, because one of them has the blunt thing, which I think it was Lane. We can find that. Lane has a blunt sword. So that makes you Lane, which is what? Oh my gosh. I'm not putting names in, I'm having to go to here to find the thing. Lane is the navigator, that is you. They voted together with the people here. What caused everybody to stop fighting? I'm not certain. So that makes the last person the helmsman? Is that why you went up the stairs, maybe? Yay, I got things right. Woohoo. Skeletons, okay. I think I can do this. Oh, it totally is. I love it. Good reference. Very nice. So we're doing it by role, not by name. So the victim here is you. The killer. Also specifically which bullet hit you. Oh, it's there. Are we doing that? This is such a callback. Or is that a separate bullet hit there? Ooh. That feels a bit hard to say. So I think one bullet hit you in the head, one bullet hit there. How will they say which one? Where's your gun? There's one gun there. Like, maybe I'm just supposed to assume that this bullet wouldn't really be able to hit like there. So it's you that missed. I guess. Doesn't feel very certain though. Is there something else that helps with this? We can fill some more things in, I guess. Weapon gun. A pistol, I guess. Yeah. Pistol. Oh well, I wonder what the weapon was there. Cleaver. Dagger. Who even are you? Well, that's the axe, clearly. Who are you? This one. Sword. Cutlass. And I believe you are the rigger. And you've been killed by the sailmaker. You are the carpenter and you've been killed by... also the sailmaker. No, sorry. No, by the rigger. Yep. Don't need to go back there. By the rigger. You've been cleaved in the head. You are the gunner. You've been killed by the cook. That one's interesting. You've been cleaved in the head, so you are the sailmaker. You've been cleaved in the head, not cleaved in the head, axed in the head by the... what were you again? You were the helmsman. You've been axed in the head by the helmsman as well, I believe. I mean, it very much looks like it, doesn't it? Victim being the second mate. You're the one just lying on the floor. Oh, I have no idea what's happened to you. That's a good question. Is anybody's knife currently bloody? Oh, you've been shot. That's what that bullet is. By... who shot this bullet? Somebody on the other voting team, I guess. Unless you were shot by accident. Who has a gun? That's fine. At least let's narrow it down like that first. You've got a gun. You two have got guns. You've got a gun. We have a mutiny on our hands. Take the sea filthy rat. 3 guns in there, 1 gun out here. No gun, no gun. Okay. So either you or those 3. Now, if we believe it's based on which side you're on, let's figure that out then. So, you lost. So you're on the losing team with 4 votes for you. So not including you, so there'll be 5 of you in total. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not these 2. 1, 2, 3. Not these 2. Possibly 4. Or for 5. What's that tattoo on your back meant to mean? I'm unsure. So these voted together. So presumably the reason you're fleeing is because you're on the losing team. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other group would be the captain in there, the new captain. 2, 3, 4. That doesn't make sense in terms of the guns though. Well, yes it would. Hold on. Captain, 1, 2, 3. No. Unless one of those 2 shot you. Oh, so hot. Like, those arrows are in the wrong places. Let's read this again, just in case there's something in here that's important. Following terms are hereby set forth. The vote shall take place on the deck at high noon. Each crew member shall cast 1 vote, with the exception of the powder monkey, whose rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidates themselves. Tally shall follow below once all votes are counted. Can I work that out for sure then? So it's either... Well, okay, so the winning team should have 6 people total. The captain in there. 2, 3. Wait, what? Oh, there's people downstairs as well, don't forget them. You may outnumber us. So you're on the losing team. Yeah. So you're on the winning team. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5, 6. It has to be, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. The captain in there. And then we've got 2 people that we haven't assigned. Well, we've got you, I guess. And then for the losing team, we're expecting 5. So that'd be 1. The 2 in there, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was missing. The 1 down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you are on the losing team, and you've been shot then by either you or you. You are in the right position for that to feel right, that you've been shot in the back. Just as you and your followers lost the votes. So I guess you've shot him? Is there a better way to figure this out? Or stabbed? I guess maybe you stabbed him because you don't have your gun out. But it's kind of hard to tell. Man's bleeding out. From what though? Like, I can see there's a mark there, but how am I specifically meant to know what that means? How am I supposed to know that? Recently, on our hands, take this, you filthy rats. You're the captain, you couldn't find gold in the gunner's gob. Okay. Stop a pocket watch. Is that relevant somehow? Is the colour of the bullet relevant somehow? Flintlock pistol. Is there some way to know whether it's been fired? So it would either be you or it'd be you. And you're currently shooting yours. But you're in here. But they would have all been out here, right? And you've run that way? Were you going to, like, attack these two? There's possibly a detail I'm missing here, but I think I'm going to have to assume it was you. Okay. Oh, but with what? I still don't know that. So there's clearly a detail I'm missing. You could have put your gun away and then got your knife out. Oh, but there's definitely a gun because of the bullet. Yeah, okay. I'm being silly. Okay. I guess I don't fully know that it was you, but we'll see what happens. Pistol. So I'm guessing rigger. And then the victim is... Who were you again? You were the... Oh, the Master at Arms. Who are we looking at here? Oh, that's the helmsman. Who was killed by... I believe he was stabbed by her... while in there, and he walked out and died. That is my current theory there, because everybody else out here would have been dead. I think so. I think so? I think so. Sailmaker. Sailmaker killed... Oh, only two. Well, I mean, it's still more than a lot of people. So the knife. We haven't used the kukri yet. Dagger. Who are you? You. Okay, so the cook. Well, I'm gonna guess it was just you bled out from your arm being chopped out, or chopped off. So you killed each other, basically. Gunner. Let's see any other details that would imply why else he died. Gunner. Weapon. Ooh, well, that. Is that different to a... Okay, actually, am I getting mixed up with the sizes of these things? Is that as big as that? It's got a wooden handle, though. It's a completely different thing. And it's not what you're holding... You're not holding anything. Yeah, I'm a bit confused about what's going on here. You've got the cutlass on your back, I believe. I think. Yeah, it's that kind of handle. And then what's that? Is it this? Does that mean you grabbed that because you've still got the other thing on your back? That doesn't look the same at all, though. It's got like a metal handle and it's like way longer. That's not even a thing. Now, okay, now I've got like doubts about like, am I wrong and I've missed something, or is the art just weird? So what am I saying? It's that? And then you were harpooned by the bosun. And you are the navigator? Yep. So then, who, I mean, I guess maybe I just do it based on that whole thing of like, well, there's a bullet over there, which is near that bit. This looks like it's more on track to hit you, I guess. Is there more to it than that? Does the pocket watch show up in the future? No. You've been hit in the head. But another bullet hit there. How do I determine which one did what? Like, I can only see that they went this far. I guess I just need to do it based on the positioning of that bullet. So I'm saying Sailmaker got you as well. Oh, okay. Was not expecting to get that right. I wonder if there were clues I missed, but I just had just enough to understand it. Okay. Jeez. Oh, I still haven't understood. The big thing I still haven't understood is what on earth is going on down here. But maybe it'll only make sense once I start doing the panel. It looks like there was some kind of trap. Or have you... Are you pretending? I don't think you're pretending. Yeah, this is odd. I don't think it's only going to make sense when I look at this. 1797, the last Reapers something was elected the first mate. Was elected the ship's new captain. Voted in by the... Oh my gosh. So on your team was the rigger, the helmsman, not those two, not those two. You were saying you may outnumber us, so the cook, the bosun and the navigator. The second mate lost with votes from the opposite. Master at Arms, these two, the gunner. That night, the something and his supporters attacked the... I guess, yeah, I did notice it said at... when did it say what the vote would be at... So I guess it's later in the day than the vote happened. Yeah, it's not just immediately. All right. I keep clicking on that. It's this. High noon. Right. Whereas, yeah, this is obviously later. Okay. Okay. I thought about that, but I hadn't really thought about it much. Like the something and his supporters, the second mate, and supporters attacked the first mate's faction, resulting in numerous deaths on both sides. While the fight raged, the something and the something with the something. With the what? With the map. I guess. Is this also before the previous scene, in the other previous future scene? And you've done something, like nobody has the map right now. The map went away on the boat though. Yeah, and okay, the map went away on the boat and got framed in the museum. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stuff. So this is going to be about the... Let's look at the other one, it's easier. The bosun and the powder monkey... fled? Escaped? With the map. There's nothing else there, right? The map. Yeah. I think so. Map. Yay, okay. 927, something went below deck, having... Okay, so this is... you having seen, spotted a gem through a something, through a grate. Okay, so you saw it through the grate, I guess. I mean, you could have seen it just through this. No. Maybe that is telling me something? There's definitely no net back there, right? There's this hook. Yeah, I'm not seeing a net. How do I know you saw it through the grate? You're right down there? I drew him down there. I guess so. A grating. That's an odd way to phrase that. I guess. Is that how it's phrased here? A grating, I guess so. But someone... Something, a something, which something, a something. So something, something, okay. So it's someone. But someone, something, a something. Oh, hold on. Did somebody in here do something? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This way. Like, this is the thing I'm supposed to be figuring out right now. So I think something's happened, which is top of the ladder, and it's hit the guy on the head, and he's fallen out of the thing. Maybe. But what has happened? How is that? That seems to be attached to the thingies, the cannonballs. You know you're doing perfectly fine and okay things if you're having to walk around with a gun, right? The mast hasn't toppled recently, that's like earlier. I think it's giving us the word topple to the ladder. Someone, something, or something, which something is something. Top of the ladder, so something, something, and something, something, before being something into the something. What? I'm supposed to figure this out from this. Also, yeah, that apparently was that other weapon. Weird. Who's the someone? Isn't this everyone? The two in there, these three, and you. Yeah, 6 people. Is there an extra person involved in this that was like already here? Oh, is it just someone set a trap? Is that a thing? No. So it's not a trap. Someone? I'm really supposed to understand what's going on from this? I'm so confused. There's a net. Someone, something, a net. Pulled a net. Who's the someone in this? Is it the beast? Is it just another mystery that I'm supposed to leave for another time? Pull is a thing. I think it might be pulled a net. Yes. Which toppled the ladder. I feel like there's not enough information in that scene to be really doing this without looking at this, which I don't love, but okay. So, so something, something, and something is something. So, so this will be presumably so this will be what's his face, you, right? Fell before being something into the sea. Toppled into the sea, pulled into the sea. Ah. So there is some other character here that's just not being shown, I guess. So somebody pulled you into the sea. So you didn't like stumble all that way. You just fell. I'm a bit confused. And something is something. What would that be? Is it just like you fell and hit the... Is that blood on there? Fell and hit a cannonball? Fell and hit. Spotted, hit, escaped, pulled, fell. Didn't shoot anything. were you on the ladder when it was pulled? So, okay, I don't love that this is like a character that's not seen, and you're supposed to somehow infer that from this. So, there's like some character like out the back here, perhaps this beast or whatever it is. And then as you start climbing down the ladder, you pulled it, you fall, you bash your head on this. I don't know how the blood ends up in these two spots on here, or why that's dark all the way along. Maybe it's just wet? Was that in the water? But why has it ended up here? I don't know. And then that beast or whatever it is has come out, grabs them and pulled them into the water? Okay. Okay. It's almost like preferable to, like, in a situation like that when you're like confused and it doesn't seem to make sense, to get it wrong, because then it's like, oh, like the reason I was confused is because I was wrong about something, whereas here I'm confused and I understood it, which is odd. You have solved the scenario. Several hours after losing the vote, William Nunda's supporters launched a coordinated attack on Alistair Sims' faction. On the deck, Nunda and the Master at Arms ambushed the helmsman, thinking they had them outnumbered. However, they didn't realize the rigger was above them, making a fair fight. Okay, that's a very specific detail, which they lost. Eventually, everyone killed one another, apart from the bosun and his son, who escaped with the map. More than a century later, the expedition team found the shipwreck. Radigan Olita was lured into a trap and dragged into the sea. Okay. Okay. I mean, I love that case. That was like such a cool thing. I wish there were more leads to go on with what went down in that room. Like, there's almost like too much detail and none of it helps. Like, I want some sense that there's some other character, otherwise that's just confusing. Like, I guess we know there's another character because somebody set a trap. It could have been one of the other people. Anyway. And yeah, like, you could say, well, how'd he end up in the water if it wasn't in the character? Well, he could have just fallen and rolled in or something. But also, what was going on with the walls in that bit? Like, the wall had just disappeared. I think that is just a problem with the art, maybe? Anyway. My dearest Walter Keane is 100% the character from the original game. It is with the deepest gratitude that I put pen to paper, for it was by your noble hand that I was delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. Ergin, oh gosh, yeah, you were a name as well. At the, no, where were you? It's with the deepest gratitude that I put pen to paper, for it was by your noble hand that I was delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. The time has come to repay my debt in kind, as is the custom of Lemuria, a life for a life. I understand that unfortunate events have rendered you a shadow of the man you once were, bowed and wearied by the weight of cruel fate, yet take heart, for there exists a remedy. On the 27th day of February, Lemurian sentinel vessel shall depart from the azure heaven and make its course to the volcanic isle of Craven Rock. Aboard shall be born a number of sacred relics destined for the annual ritual of restraint, the Age of Restraint. Among these artifacts is one singular power known as the Wish Bloom. You shall know it by... Yeah, that was in the other thing, wasn't it? I think. You shall know it by its unmistakable fragrance, both sweet and strong. Should you come into possession of this gift, you will become a new man. Upon my solemn oath as the son of Lemuria, I affirm that all I've written is true. With unwavering loyalty, Ergin 2. We're going to have to go back and look at Case of the Golden Idol. Walter Keane was like a significant character. They were the one who... Weren't they the one who like trapped or like set up a trap for Edmund Clousley? No, Edmund Clousley ended up getting blown up by a cannon. Who was... So Edmund Clousley was went by the other name, right? Lazarus Hurst. And there was Walter Keane, who was the hat one, the one with like the hats. Oh, I can't quite remember everything. It's too long ago. This is one of the numbers, isn't it? Okay. I really love that. That was such a cool reference to Return of the Obra Dinn. Excellent. had a really good time like figuring out who killed who. That was very satisfying. I guess I would have preferred a bit more information to help with the gunshots and which one hit. Maybe I missed something though. Let me know in the comments if there's stuff I missed. I'm perfectly fine to get spoilers after the fact. That's fine with me. All right, see you next time, folks, for this case, whatever it's going to be. Goodbye.